Okay, so we are going to go meet my friend and tutor, Amir Gavani right now. And he's an ex-astrophysicist for NASA. And he worked with NASA and Boeing and the government for a couple years, and then he became a tutor, so it's going to be interesting.
Yay!
Roadtrip Nation.
Roadtrip Nation.
So stoked.
So we're going to Coffee Bean, right?
Yeah, we're going to go to Coffee Bean, we're going to interview him outside, and hope for the best, hope we can get something out of it. Where were you right now?
Hi. Nice to meet you, Patrick. Chance? Nice to meet you.
I'm Haley.
Hi, Haley. Nice to meet you. So sorry, guys, for my being late. I didn't know we were going to be meeting at 4.
Our other interview was at like 7:30 in the morning, so that didn't make it, so it's fine. Alright.
When you were our age, did you like have any goals or know what you wanted to do with your life?
What's our age? Tell me that first.
Like 17, 16.
Okay.
High school.
Did I have any goals? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I did. Well, it goes way back to like when I was 5 years old. Somebody had asked me like what I wanted to be, and I said I wanted to be a dentist. So when I was your age, I still wanted to be a dentist. I actually was working on pre-dentistry stuff. I never followed through with that though. After I completed my pre-dental stuff, I didn't.
Okay, so after the dentist thing, when did you decide, or when did a construct appear for, I don't know, sort of your life path? Like, when did you decide what you might want to do for your life, after you fell through the dentist thing?
So you're assuming that I already know what I want to do with my life, right?
But when did that construct happen? When did you finally realize?
I was 17, so I was about your age, 16 and a half, 17 when I came to this country. And I didn't know any English. But my math was pretty good, so I started, to communicate with other people through math. So my math is, I would say, more of an international language. I could communicate with people by showing them how to do math problems without even talking to them in English.
What were some of your greatest challenges that you had to face, like to get where you are now?
You guys have enough time for that?
Yeah, let's hear it.
We'll be here till midnight. And then by then I'll probably be covering only 1% of it. Well, I already mentioned that I came here when I was like 16 and a half, 17 years old with no English. So that was like the biggest challenge, being in a different culture, different country, different everything. The requirements were different. I had to learn everything about the new culture. And language was a challenge.
So just to clarify, what do you do now?
Okay, I'm actually right now working on getting my teaching credential to teach at a public school system.
And with regard to that, you said that your communication skills like help you kids, not just the mathematics. Was there an event that brought about that, I don't know, shift in thinking?
Yes.
If there was a shift in thinking to wanting to help as just wanting to teach math?
Yes.
Or was that conflict, or just generally?
Well, okay, let me answer it this way. But I think the line of demarcation for me was back about 30 years ago. I did a course that I would say transformed the quality of my life and also made a huge impact in my own perspective of myself and the rest of the world. But it was more like how I view myself. And that was probably the biggest impact that made a huge difference, and it allowed me to still have my fears, if you will, like fear of public speaking, let's say. So it's not like I got rid of my fear, but I don't get stopped by it anymore.
With that, did that help you that help you open your eyes to what you should be doing in life, what your occupation should be, what you should do to contribute instead of just working as a I don't know, talk like a minion to a corporation?
Yeah.
Did that help you open your eyes when that event happens?
Well, what it did, and it's not just a moment. What it did was it allowed me to, rather than looking at things narrowly, like this is what I want to do in life and make money and be rich and be happy. It opened up my eyes to like what's out there, what's bigger, what's the bigger picture. And one of the biggest things it did for me was it kind of like made me stop for a moment and self-reflect and look and see what am I committed to in life? What is it? What is my life about? What am I, what am I living my life in honor of? I like to say, the way I like to say it is I'm living my life by design, by design. And the design of it has three crucial things in it. One of them is to be a useful human being. And the other one is to be of service to people. And the third one is to be available and to be, to be approachable, to be available, to be, really, but the one that speaks to me more than anything else is to be a useful human.
What I wanted to know is, let's say you get to the point in life where you think you know exactly what you want to do. Do you just go for it outright because you think it's what you want to do, or should you keep your options open?
Okay. So you asked, it is an appropriate question because you're confronted by that question. Should I do this? Should I not do this? All of us are. I was many times in my life. I still am. Should I go to teaching or should I not go to teaching? You know what I mean? It's like, it's reality. If I were in your position, if I was confronted by that question, and I have been, I would say have my options open. So I would not just focus on one thing. I've always been interested in having my options open, so if one thing doesn't turn out, at least I have other things I can rely on.
Same question. Since we're gonna graduate in a year or two, do you have any set advice if you were in our shoes to find lasting advice to just finding a job or just a passion?
You don't like preaching.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I don't like. I mean, I wouldn't call it necessarily advice, but I would have a suggestion for you that whether you find a job or not, get as much education as you can for your life. And if anything, the biggest suggestion I have for you is live a purposeful life. Live a life filled with purpose. Live a life that contributes to somebody else. I've noticed for myself, when I concentrate on me, I don't enjoy life as much. But when my attention is on somebody else and I don't have my attention on myself, I enjoy life. It's kind of like I'm contributing to somebody else, but I'm also enjoying it myself as well.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Thanks,
Yeah, buddy.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, and good luck to you guys.
I learned a lot.
Thank you so much.
So. I hope so.
SATs. Hi guys. So, after my conversation with Amir, what I got out of it is when he said that we should just live purposeful lives and things around that kind of subject. I thought, I don't know, it really inspired me to actually do that because I don't want to have a selfish, egocentric life where I don't do anything for other people. So I don't know, that might influence what my career choice is or what I decide to do for my career. I want to help people. So.
Alright, so after talking to Amir, I just really realized that having a purpose in life is good, and especially to keep your options open is a really good thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fuck you.
Okay, so after talking to Amir, I kind of realized that I haven't done anything really for other people. I am part of charity groups, but I don't participate as much as I should. So after talking to him, I realized that I should participate more at going to Bad Weather Shelter, which is a homeless kitchen where we cook food, and for people who don't have homes and aren't able to pay for food themselves. And I'm maybe go to Africa to help the children there, and just do a lot more to help people who are less fortunate than I am.
Well, I learned a lot on this like road trip nation with Amir. Like, it really inspired me how he said to like actually have like something that's like useful in life. Like, don't just always think about like the money or what like your parents or friends want you to do. Actually, do something you like, but is useful to other people. So that was the biggest thing I got.
Give it.